Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for Championship Weekend as the reigning defending undisputed USFL champion Birmingham Stallions look to defend their South Division championship for a second consecutive year against the New Orleans Breakers. Meanwhile, in the North Division championship, it's the Pittsburgh Maulers taking on the Michigan Panthers in your 2023 USFL Championship Weekend game. Highlight commentary. And here come the New Orleans Breakers, led by Bethel Thompson on the opening drive. Looking over the middle, he's got a man. Waffle! But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by the Stallions, return to the 40. What the hell was this man looking at? Big Nincompoop threw it straight to the defense. That lead to Alex Magoo taking the field, leading the USFL in damn near every passing statistic. He didn't do anything on this drive. I just wanted to introduce him because they'd settle for a 41-yard field goal that was booted through the uprights and good. The Stallions are in front. Meanwhile, in the North Division Championship, here comes E.J. Perry leading his Michigan Panthers for an opportunity to represent the North in the USFL Championship. 3rd and 10 on their opening drive. Looking towards his left, he's got his man with a spectacular one-hand catch who's going to carry it all the way to the 5-yard line. Next breaker drives, New Orleans on the move. Thompson already has his squad in Stallion territory. Beautiful pass towards the right-hand side of the field. Got his man inside the 5. 23-yard field goal for the Panthers. They go up 3-0. Meanwhile, for the Breakers, now in the period-colored zone, Thompson unzipping his pants. Got his man in the end zone, telling the Stallion defense to hold their nuggets. Suck their dick! New Orleans takes the lead. Following the kickoff, the reigning champs won't take that punch lightly. Magoo looking towards his right. He's got Sternberger on a huge gain inside New Orleans territory. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, Troy Williams takes the field. Once again, the quarterback did nothing but drive his team down the field and get him in field goal range. From 45 yards out, it's booted through the uprights and good. Tie game 3-all. Now in the Sioux zone, Magoo looking to order some fast food. He dumps it off to Sternberger. He's going to take it into the end zone for the score. Birmingham is right back in front. Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Michigan looking to respond. 3rd and 19, but they're participating in the Frank Costanza challenge, cuz
I stopped short.
you could have seen this video early and ad-free. Make sure to join on patreon.com/Chiseled Adonis, and you won't have to worry about ads. What are you waiting for? Click the link in the description. Following drive to the second quarter we go. 3rd and long for the Maulers. Troy Williams forced to roll out towards his left. Mans took off running, but failed to pick up the first down. The Breakers offense stagnates, but the same can't be said for the Stallions. They're still on the move. Deion Kane takes it inside the 30.
That shit weak.
A Panther blasted in the backfield, fumbles on the play, scooped up by the Maulers. Look at the lack of protection. They couldn't even complete the handoff before the defensive lineman was in the backfield. Mans was doomed from the start.
I dropped it. It's on ball! Hey! It's on ball!
I guess not.
41-yard attempt for Brandon Audrey to make this a 5-point game. His kick is through the uprights, and it's good, 12-7. After the fumble recovery, magnificent field positioning for the Maulers. They're going to hand it off and go into the end zone. First touchdown of the game in the North Division Championship as Pittsburgh takes the lead over Michigan. After yet another 3-and-out for the Breakers, the Stallions take the field once more, and here come the champs.
Spin move.
Double D, no titties, Davion Davis making the Breakers look like absolute fools, goes into the end zone for the score. They must be calling them the Breakers because their tackles always get broken. Look at this one nincompoop eat some turf. Unhand my hip, pussy. I'll spin away from your dreadlocks, dummy.
It's Sylvester! Look out! Behind you!
Just in case you were wondering, protection's still not on the marquee in the USFL. Whether it's pass protection or ball security, butterfingers! The Panthers give the football away. Pittsburgh has it once more. Mans broke the tackle, but decided bowling was his calling.
I'm sorry, I fudged up, guys.
New Orleans with another 3-and-out, leading to the Stallions taking the field once more. Magoo escaping all kinds of pressure, going down the field, got his man inside New Orleans territory. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Pittsburgh, what you gonna do after recovering that fumble?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
I stopped short.
You need a shout out? Book me on Cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis and get a shout out, birthday wishes, draft order for your fantasy football team. It don't matter. Book me. What are you waiting for? So the Panthers will get another opportunity to strike, and E.J. Perry will waste a little time going down the field and cooking apple. Turnovers! Pass intercepted by the Maulers.
You fucking suck so hard!
Pittsburgh looking to take advantage of this turnover rather than the last. Williams able to create space, looking towards the middle. He's got Heaney on the move. He's going to carry it all the way down to the 15. 14 seconds left to go into half. Magoo looking towards his left, got his man wide open. That's Davion Davis again. Their second link up of this game, and Birmingham has taken complete control of the South Division Championship.
I blocked it.
The kick is tipped at the line, sailing wide to the left and no good. How you get blocked on a 28-yard field goal?
I blocked it. I blocked it. I blocked it. I blocked it. I blocked it.
To the second half we go. The reigning champs on the move, leading by 19. Magoo's going to keep it himself. Carry it inside breaker territory. Then a few plays later, hand off to C.J. Maribel. Finds a hole. He's going to break one man's ankles. Goes into the end zone for the score. And the necrophilia challenge is beginning in the South Division Championship because the Breakers may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. And all you had to do was run into the end zone, CJ. 4th and 1 for Pittsburgh, trying to keep momentum.
Access denied.
But they too watching TBS because they're participating in the Frankenstein Challenge.
I stopped short.
New Orleans in need of a game breaker, trailing by 26. Thompson's pass down the middle, tipped, ricocheted, and intercepted by the Stallions. Returned inside New Orleans territory to the 40. E.J. Perry desperately trying to get something going, looking towards his left, got his man down the field in Pittsburgh territory. The Stallions on the move once more. Following the interception, Deion Kane activating his dreadlock power is going to take it down to the 5-yard line. E.J. Perry dialing up voicemail, calling his own number. He's gonna QB draw it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Tie game in the North Division Championship. It appears the hemorrhoids, anal bleeding, and anal fissures continue for New Orleans because they continue to get fucked sideways, no Vaseline, roughly up the poop chute. They losing by 33 in the divisional championship game. On the ensuing drive, finally the offense finds themselves inside Stallion territory. Meanwhile, tie game remains for the Panthers. Perry going deep down the field, got his man who goes into the end zone for the score. Michigan takes their first lead since the first quarter. Took that Panther defender straight into the Pokemon universe because he was headed to
Cinnabar Island? Riddle me this!
Can't settle for any field goals at this point in this game, so 4th and 10 for Thompson. Rolling towards his left, pass sails incomplete, turnover on downs. Pressure on Pittsburgh to try to respond. Williams' pass over the middle is going to be caught and taken down to the
27.
Final play of the third quarter. Birmingham 15 minutes away from another South Division championship, but they're eating butterfingers. Fumble on the play, scooped up by the Breakers. This might be the break they needed. Then to the fourth quarter we go. Here come the Maulers all the way into the end zone on the jet sweep to even the score at 17 apiece. Following the fumble recovery, toss over to Cyrus Habibi Lakio. He finds a hole. He's going to get into the end zone. Finally, the Breakers score for the first time since the first quarter. But they still need all the points they can get. They're going to go for 3, but the pass sails incomplete. Michigan trying to steal back momentum. Perry looking over the middle. Got his man for watch out for that banana.
I stopped short.
Want to become an official member at Hold My Nuggets Incorporated? Head over to ChiseledAdonisShop.com and grab your merch. Stock is flying off the shelves. Get it before it's gone. Grab a hat. Let the people know your affiliation. And just when you thought the anal thrusting has stopped, it appeared that the Stallions only wanted to view a gape as Josh Johnson would go into the end zone and the necrophilia continues.
I won't go back to prison. My butthole can't take that abuse.
4th and 1, but the Maulers decide to go for a fake punt and try to run across the first down marker. They'd fail to get there. It's a turnover on downs because
I stopped short.
a little over 5 minutes left to play. The Breakers drive all the way down the field. 4th and goal. Pass is going to be caught in the end zone for the score. They're going to need a miracle to get back in this game. Of course, they'd have to go for 3 because they need all points they can get. Thompson's pass is going to be caught. They cut their deficit down to 25. After the turnover on downs, 52-yard field goal attempt for Michigan is going to sail wide to the right, no good. Surprisingly, the Breakers would convert on the onside kick attempt, and they'd drive down the field, but on 4th and goal, the pass would be broken up. It's incomplete. Turnover on downs. They still trail by 25. Next Pittsburgh possession, they would try a deep field goal of their own, 59 yards out through the uprights and good. The Maulers have regained the lead. But 1 minute later, Perry doesn't give a shit because from their own 45, looking towards his left, he's got Quinn outrunning the Pittsburgh defense to give the lead back to Michigan. With the Breakers trailing by 25, out of timeouts, under 2 minutes left to play. 1 first down ends this game and take the L out of Lover. This game is over, brother. Birmingham is headed back to the USFL championship for the second consecutive year. Trailing by 4, season on the line. Troy Williams with a legacy drive, shovel pass over the middle inside Michigan territory. It's going to be carried down to the 26. 4th and goal, season on the line. Williams looking over the middle. He's got his man caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Pittsburgh takes the lead with 39 seconds left to play. Ensuing drive. Perry dumps it off, got his man for a first down. 21 seconds and 1 timeout remain. E.J. Perry looking towards his left, got his man inside Mauler territory. That would set up a 47-yard field goal to send the game to overtime through the uprights, and it's good. The North Division Championship continues. To overtime we go. Pittsburgh has the first opportunity, and Williams' pass is going to be caught for the score. They lead 29-27. On Michigan's first attempt, they try to dive into the end zone, but they'd fumble forward. But despite the fact that it was recovered in the end zone, you can't advance the football from where it was fumbled, thus resulting in a no-good attempt. Pittsburgh remains with a 2-point lead.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Next Mauler attempt to now make the gap 4 points. Williams keeps it himself, runs into the end zone, and now the pressure is on Michigan. If they fail to convert on their next attempt, they're headed to elimination station. Season on the line for Perry, looking over the middle. Pass is gonna be deflected into the ground, and this game is over. Michigan came from behind only to lose because Pittsburgh showcased that they don't drive automatic. They've got the clutch in the car and a date with destiny as they'll take on the Birmingham Stallions next week in the USFL Championship. But tonight, for the Michigan Panthers and the New Orleans Breakers, they would take out their Metro cards and get aboard the train. But their ride will be short-lived because they've arrived at Elimination Station and they go somewhere different for their failures of being able to overcome their opposition and punch their ticket to next week. Their failures of not getting embarrassed in front of their home crowds. Their failures of becoming division champions. Consider your names written down the Death Note because your dreams of advancing to the USFL Championship, your dreams of hoisting up the USFL Championship trophy, your dreams of becoming the second champion in USFL history, this side of the millennium, of course, because we're not counting the 80s, has been absolutely
There's only one thing left to do. Gotta write their names in the Death Note.
Delete!
Delete.
Delete!
Delete, delete, delete.
Delete!
Delete, delete, delete.
Delete!
Deletion.
Deleted! You will rest in peace.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Do it! Make your dreams come true! Please! Please!
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh my god.